In this video, I will show you step by step how you can turn $10 to $1,000 using Bybit derivative trading, which is same as futures trading, right? And step one, you want to set up a Bybit account, and if you click the first link on the description section of this video, you will get my referral link that will give you a $500 bonus when you sign up on Bybit. After signing up and getting your account verified and approved, your account will look like this, and the next step is to deposit $10, $20 or $500 depending on what you want to trade with to make money on Bybit derivative trading right there. However, I'm talking about how to deposit money on your Bybit account. The first video on the description section also will guide you step by step how to buy and sell on Bybit account easily with no stress. After watching this video right now, you can go ahead and watch the video on how you can deposit money right there on your Bybit account and start trading real quick right there. So that being said, let's dive into how we can get to trade on derivative, which is same as futures, without losing any of our money. And make sure you pay very close attention, like this video, subscribe to your boy's channel for more detailed videos in the future from this channel, and also a medium of encouragement to me too. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will be at the point for you to get to return $10 to $1,000 using Bybit derivative trading. Right, so right now on my Bybit dashboard, so this is how the homepage gonna look like basically, and you're gonna see that I have a total asset of 30 USDT, which is what I just funded. I'm gonna be using to make our trade right here, making money for ourselves right there. So if you go all the way down, said assets, and click on it, that's where you're gonna see your assets right there, which is same as your funds right there. So they have what we call funding, they have what we call spot, they have what we call derivative, and they have what we call USDC. All right, so if you're an old user, this is how your account or your dashboard is going to be right there. And if you're actually someone who's just setting up an account right now, you're going to see that you're going to be seeing something like unified trading, and unified right there, that is to say that you're a new user, and that is same as spot right there. Unified is same as spot. So what you're going to be doing basically, we're going to be upgrading this our account right now. I'm going to be upgrading this my spot account, which is spot and derivative, to that of the unified, and which is the current update right there on Bybit. And to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on spot right now, and if you come right here at the top right here, you're going to see they said upgrade to unified trading right there. And you know, as I said earlier, unified trading is same as that of spot and also that of derivative. I'm going to click on it, and you're going to see what they say, blah blah blah. And what you want to do, you want to go ahead and click on upgrade right there. And when I click on upgrade, I'm gonna click on acknowledge, and you're gonna click on read first in 5 seconds. I'm gonna allow that to read for up to the 5 seconds, and I'm gonna click on upgrade. And once I click on upgrade, voila, you can see it said upgrade in progress, unified your spot trading, blah blah blah. What you want to do, we're gonna click on OK, and boom, here we are. Our account is not on unified. I'm going to refresh the page right now. You're going to see that we no more have spot and derivative. You're going to be unified trading right there. So right here you can see we now have funding, unified, and inverse derivative. So that is what we're going to be using, which is unified trading right there. And unified trading is same as that of spot trading right there and derivative right there. However, so what you want to do for you to get to spot trade or get to do derivative or futures trading, you have to transfer your fund from funding right here to that of unified trading, right? So what that means, funding is that of the one you get to receive when you buy or deposit to your account right there. So you're going to receive it via funding, and from funding right there can get to transfer it to that of unified trading. And for that to be done, what you want to do is to click on funding right there. And once you click on funding, you want to go to where it says transfer right there. Click on transfer right there, and you're going to load up this immediately. However, what you want to do, it is going to load up real quick. This is taking time because my network is a bit slow. So, and once you refresh right now, you're going to see that we're going to be having our exact USDT we want to transfer from funding to unified right there. So this is showing unified trading. I'm going to click on this drop down arrow, and once I click on this drop down arrow, I'm going to change it to funding right there, and then I'm going to leave there as of this right here, as unified. So I'm going to click on max because I want everything to go to unified trading, because I want to use them right there to make this trade. Down how we're going to be making $1,000 with $10 right there. And I'm going to click on confirm right there, and boom, you're going to load that. We've already get to confirm this right now, transferred successfully. And if I get to go back right now, you're going to see the money we has left from funding right here to that of unified trading, and that is how you're good to go for us to start trading. So for you to start trading, if you come down below, you're going to see places like derivative, and you're going to see places like this right there. So this is showing because this is your first time, and because you've already upgraded to that of the unified trading account. So you're going to click this next, then click next again, click next again, click next, complete right there. And this is how unified trading will look. When you come on derivative, and this is where you're going to be doing your basic trade. This is the chart, and this is the trade right there. I'm going to click OK right here. Right here on derivative, it's same as that of futures, which you know on Binance, because on Binance they call it futures, but on Bybit right here they call it derivative. So just get that clear right there. However, so when you come right here and get to see what it is, you're going to see what's happening right now. And if you come at the top, you're seeing this 3 column right here. If you click on it, this is where you're going to get to see the markets right there of all the tokens you want to trade right there, starting from BTC, USDT, Solo USDT, the pairs right there you want to trade, and you're going to see all of them right here, right? So you're going to go back right now, and if you want to get to access these pairs right here in a different way, you can go through the market route, and if you click on market and go to derivatives, and you're going to see all of the pairs right here, starting from BTC, USDT, or the same. But for me, I like going through the derivative route, which is same as futures, but you can get to use the both simultaneously, depend on which one works easy and fast for you right there. However, so when you come right here, you're going to see a lot of candlesticks, red, green, blah blah blah. And if you come right here at the top right here, you're going to see something like 24-hour high and 24-hour low and 24-hour turnover. So when you come on 24-hour high, this means that Mana USDT right here has gone over 0.4708 in 24 hours high, and to 0.4283 in 24 hours low, with a turnover of 4.63 million, which is what people has traded on this coin right there. And that's what the turnover is all about right there. So that's what that means, and you must always make sure you take a look of this 24H high and 24H low with the turnover for you to know what to trade right there while doing derivatives right there. However, when you come right here, you're going to see something like time, and you're going to see 15M, 1 hour, 4H, 1D. So looking at this candlestick right here is running on a 1 hour analytics right there. And if you make it 15 minutes, you're going to see this is a 15 minutes candlestick right here going through. And if you actually click on 1 day, you're going to see that this is 1 day right here. Mana is running right there, chart, 1 day chart of this Mana USDT. And if you click on more, you're going to see a bunch of them for 1 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, and 1 month, and bunch of them. So I'm going to leave this for 15 minutes. Basically, we're not going to be using this basically, but I'm just showing you all that. So if you want to do analytics a lot right there, and you want me to explain more about analytics, I'm going to be making a separate video explaining, showing you guys how you can get to do analytics. But this one I'm showing you, I'm going to be giving you guys a bonus, and this bonus will help you to make more money at the end of this video right there. However, when you come down below, you're going to see stuff like long, and you're going to see short. So long is when you get to predict that the market is going to go long, that the market is going to go up right there. And short is when you predict that hey, this market is going to go short, that this market is also going to go deep. And some exchange, they call it their own buy and they call their own sell right there, and they are also same as long and short, right? If you come right here, you're going to see a pencil icon. If you click on it, that's when you're going to see all the drawing lines, from that of the horizontal, the trend, angle, and that of the long, and a lot of bunch of them, and you're going to see all these drawings. So all these are actually in-depth tutorial for analytics of the charts right there, which I'm not going to be going into. It's going to be a video for another day right there. And if you come at this angle that look like settings, you're going to see stuff like indicators and the drawing, where you're going to see the moving average. You're going to see stuff like a MACD, volume, KDJ, moving average, Espontaneous, Bollinger Bands, and bunch of other stuff. But like I said, that's gonna be a story for another day and a video for another day right there. So let's say you want to trade or you want to go short or long. What you want to do is, so let's say go short right there, and it's going to bring you to the trade angle. And coming on this trade angle, you're going to see that this is how the trade chart's going to look like basically. And if you look at this place right there, you're going to see at this right hand side is called the order book. This is going to be like the trades people are actually trading on this right now, the buying and sell, or the long and short people are going right there on this token right here, right? So now when you come at the top right, you want to see something called cross, and if I click on that cross right there, you want to see stuff like cross margin, you want to see portfolio margin, and you want to see isolated margin. However, you want to get to forget about this portfolio. This one for now is not really very essential, but it's very important. But what you're going to be using basically is that of the cross margin and the isolated margin. However, the cross margin is, let's say you enter a trade of $50 with a long position, and let's say you have a balance on your account right there of 100 USDT, and let's say you're like predicting this market gonna go up right there, which is long, and the market now go against you right there, and if you're gonna actually get to liquidate right there that of the $50 and as well also your available balance of $50 with a total of all the $100 right there of your available balance, and that is what cross is all about. It liquidates all your capitals you will use in trading, both your available balance and the one you use in trading the market. So that is what cross is all about, and is actually not advisable for a newbie hopping on the market right there or the trading industry for you to get to use cross right there. Why? That of the isolated takes only the money you stake, leaving your available balance untouched right there, which is to say, let's say you place a trade, for instance, to go long on a particular trade of, let's say, 50 USDT, and you have a balance of 100 USDT, and it's, let's say, the mark go against you, and it will only stop automatically with taking only the money used in staking the trade and leaving your remaining balance for you untouched. But on that of cross right there, it will take all your capital and the money you use in staking the market all together will liquidate, and you will get your money all finished right there. So as a beginner, a newbie, actually endeavor you get to use that of the isolated. So all you want to do once you're right here, you just want to click on where it says switch margin mode to confirm right there, isolated margin. Click on confirm, and boom, you're going to switch successfully from cross right there to isolated on this right there. So you can see right now is now showing isolated, and that's what I urge all of you as a newbie watching this video to use. So when you come right here, you want to see something called 10x right there. So this 10x is same as what we call leverage, and derivative of futures trading is possible with the power of leverage right there. So when you click on this leverage, you're going to see something like, please note the adjusting of the leverage will affect all position and active orders under the current pair. You want to see something like 10x, you want to see something, if I keep scrolling this arrow, you're going to see you're going to be increasing and to 25x, and you see the higher leverage increase liquidation risk. Please adjust your leverage. So leverage is what you want your money to turn into. Let's say you want to 10x your money, you want to 10x, 50x your money, 25x your money, like that. So that is leverage. So the higher leverage you use, the more money you actually make in profit. Same, the more money you get to lose when the market gets to go against you. So get to know this right there. So, and I urge you right now as a newbie to actually get to use the 10x leverage. As a beginner, you use the 10x leverage so you actually get to manage your risk. So if you want to go higher than that, it's just on your own risk right there. You can go 10x, 15x, 20x, but as a beginner, 10x is cool for you as a beginner right there. So I'm going to leave this as 10x right now, and I'm going to just leave it right there. So, and in a nutshell, future trading allows you to borrow money and use that money to make more money for yourself than that of spot trading. Example, if someone buy BTC USDT, let's say you come right here, if someone buy BTC USDT for, let's say, 100 USDT, and you're trading it on spot, which is same as unified trading, or maybe you're not doing derivative, and BTC goes up, let's say 50%, what you will make is just 50 USDT. But if you're doing the derivative right there, which is same as futures, and you get to buy BTC for, let's say, 50 USDT, and you must use it a 10x leverage right here, right there, BTC get to hit at your own mark, going at plans as you predicted right there, you're going to be making a profit of $500. So that is to say, you're going to be making an extra 450 US dollars right there for yourself than that of spot trading, when you get to hold BTC to go up on 50x. And that one also takes a lot of time and a lot of holding, and that's the benefit of you doing future trading. So the thing is, you see the disadvantage, you're going to be making more money, but at the same time you're going to be losing more money. So get to manage your risk right there while using your leverage on whether 10x, 20x, 25x, 30, 50x, and all that right there. So now you've understand this simple scenario. If you come down below, you're going to see something called available, and you're going to see we are having 30 USDT right here as an available balance we're going to be using to trade our futures right here on this our trade right there. So, and if you come right here, you're going to see something called limit, and if I click on this limit, you see something like limit, markets, conditional, chase limit, order, scale order, swap right there. So basically what we're going to be using right now is that of the limit and market while trading futures. So, and for limit right there, it means you're actually telling Bybit that I want to enter a particular token price on my own right there. So what does that mean? Let's say you're seeing right that Mana USDT is trading for 0.4402. So limit will help you get to enter this trade right there at either 0.401 or 0.402 or 0.430. So you're entering the trade right there at your own price range. You're not entering it at the market price, and that's what market is all about. So why market is right here, you're entering the price at the exact market price, and let's say this market price is 0.4401. so, and if you actually want to enter your trade using market right there, you're going to be as the market price you're entering the trade right there, and that's what it means by limit and trade. So there's some points right there. Maybe let's say you're getting signals from places, they will tell you enter this trade at maybe 0.43 or 0.32. so when this coin get to hit to 0.43, then your trade will trigger and start running for either profit or loss, and it's that easy. But if you use the market, immediately it will trigger and start running profit or loss. So if you come down here, you're going to see where you say ordered value USDT. So you must make sure your order value is on USDT. And if you click on it, right, you're going to see order by QTY and order by value. And you must make sure it's on this right here, USDT. Click on confirm. And when you come down below, you want to see an arrow. And if you come down below, you're going to see that quantity, and you're going to see cost right here. And you're going to see everything is 0.USDT. And what we want to do, let's say you want to maybe trade for 10 USDT. What you have to do, since you're actually using a 10x leverage, you want to get to scroll this arrow. You want to scroll this arrow to this point, and you're gonna see these are 6. And if I scroll it again right here, if you look right here, you're gonna see we are having 105.3120 USDT. And that is not what we actually want to trade on this market. However, what we want to trade is 10.65 USDT, and that is what you're seeing at the cost right here down below right there. So, and you can see the quantity of the mana we're going to be trading is 239. So this 105.3 USDT you're seeing right here is due to the fact of the 10x leverage we use right here. So that is to say they actually get to 10x our 10 USDT we want to use to trade mana right there to 105 USDT, and that is what it means right there. For that is why you're seeing this 105 USDT right here. However, once you actually get to set that on what you want to get right there, the 10 USDT you want to trade, the next you want to do is to click on either buy or click on sell right there. So if you're actually longing or shorting all you have to do is to click on long, short or long. So for the sake of this video, I will just, let's say, okay, for example, let me just say I click on long right here. You're gonna see that it will show me stuff like this, that the quantity or blah 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 is not set. So what I'm going to do, if you don't want to be seeing this stuff again, just click do not want to see, then click on confirm, and you're gonna see that you're gonna trigger immediately. Reason why it triggered is because we actually get to, you know, leave it at market. So if you actually get to leave it at limit, it will get to stay at the limit you want it to trigger till it gets to a particular trade it for right there. And you're gonna see it's running, and you're gonna see it has not started going up or down right there. It's just there. So, and what you want to do is just for you to now get to set your profit. So you can either set profit before, you know, going long or going short, or you set your profit after you've already place the trade. So these are the two ways. So to get to place, set your take profit and stop loss, you just come right here, you're seeing set TP/SL, click on it right there. So when you click on it, what you want to do, you want to go ahead and take profits, and as well go ahead and stop loss. So when you stop loss, you're actually telling the market that when the market go against me to a certain level, you should close the market and not lose all my money. And why the profit is how much you want to actually get to make. So right here, you're going to see that we actually enter at a trade price of 0.4406. However, you're not going to be entering this market blindly. You must make sure you actually get to enter this based on analytics. Like I said, I have a bonus for all of you who are still watching this video, because I'm going to be giving you a group right there. You're going to be getting free signals you can use to be entering retrade right there and be making money also for yourself. All right, so if that amazes you and sound interesting, do well to like this video, subscribe to your boy's channel, and as well get to, you know, share my video to your loved ones, and I would really appreciate. So let's say you want to, you know, take profits. First of all, you want to come to stop loss and say, you know, if this market gets to 0 point, you know, and let's say 4.1 right there, it should close. Okay, let me just put, you know, 0.441 rather. So once this market gets to 0.41, they should close the market for me, and that's to say we're going to lose over 7 USDT, and that's 60% loss of over 7 USDT, and that's what we're going to lose right there. And if the market, you know, gets to go below 0.41, right? So why take profit is how much do you want to actually go home with. Like I said, you're not going to be doing this blindly, or, you know, based on off heart and all that, or based on your own discretion. You must make sure you do your market analytics right there before you actually get to take profit and stop loss. So I'm just doing this for the sake of this tutorial. So you want to either take your profit either using this arrow, or you enter the exact amount. So I'm going to use the arrow for this one. So I'm going to increase it to 50%, right? So I'm going to increase it to 50%. So once this thing gets to 50% right here, we're going to be making a profit of 5 years. So this is to say our loss is now more than our profit. So I'm going to reduce the profit, the loss, to also 45 or 31% right there. So that's to say we can make 5 extra USDT from this. So if you want to increase it maybe to 100%, what you're trying to say is that when Mana USDT gets to 0.4855, you should take profits for you. Once you actually get that done and get everything accurately right there, next you want to do is to click where it said confirm, and once you click on confirm, to say order, submit. And if you look right here, guys, you're gonna see that we're on profit right there, and this is an amazing one right there. So if you're on profit like this, and this is a 2% profit, and we're actually doing well, what you want to do, you can see where I say unrealized P&L. If you click on it right there, you're gonna see that this is how you can get your your profit right there, and you're gonna see your profit, 3% profit, and you can go ahead and get to save this right here. Click on save and send it to your friends, or send it to your WhatsApp status. Hey bro, trading and I'm making profit. That's how a lot of all these traders do. They'll get this their profit right here because they're profit. Send it to your friends and their loved ones, showing them that they're trading and they're also making profit, and that's what this means right there. So now you've understand that, and you can see, guys, we are still on profit. We're on 4% profit. That's to say this trade is actually going well for us, guys. So you've understand what it is right there. Once you have actually gotten your TP and your stop loss, the next thing you want to do is to close the trade right there. So for you to close the trade, all you have to do is to come down below. It said close by, click on close by, and you're going to leave it at market right there, and you click on confirm. Boom, you've closed the trade, and you're going to see that we've actually closed our trade and we've gotten a profit of a little profit right here. I actually don't want to allow this trade to run more, so that's how you're going to actually get to, you know, do this simple trade. And let's say you want to go for that of short, and I'm going to show you how to take profit up to 5 times and how you can actually get to not to lose your money. So guys, make sure you get to, you know, like this video, subscribe to your boy's channel, and also turn on the bell notification as they put out my blood, soul, and spirit to get to put out this content for you guys, for you all to make money on the space right there. So I'm not going to be using this Mana USDT again. I'm going to use a different token. I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to use a different token. Let me scroll all the way down. So I'm going to be using this, that of the wife USDT. I'm going to click on it right there. So I'm going to go back to trade. So when I click on trade right there, so you can see you must make sure you have on 10x 10x leverage, and you're on isolated for you to not lose your money. So if I click on market right, so I'm going to use limits. So when I use limits right now, you're going to see that this token right here is at 0.3775. So what I would say is, once this token gets to let me use you know, 0.3771, the trade should actually get to trigger and start making profit for us. And that is what I meant by limit right there earlier in this video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on done, and I'm going to click increase the arrow to how much I want to use this right here. So let me just use let's say $10 also. No, it's at 10.65, so we're having like 0.75 right there. So, and like I said, once the trade gets to 0.3771, we should, so the thing has even gotten more than that, so we should just leave it like that. So what I'm going to do right there, I'm going to then go to sell short right there, because I want to short on this trade. So I'm going to click on sell short. So we've already done that, and you're going to see that it's showing open short and the trade does not trigger. So once the trade gets to 0.771, guys, we're going to actually get to start this trade, going to trigger, and we're going to start making profit or loss. And that's what I meant by you know, limit right there. So but not to waste your time, not to get to make this video very long or start waiting for this to get to 0.771, we're going to cancel this right now, and we're going to use market price, right? We're going to click on limit and leave it at market. Then we can click on take profits, and we can then to click on, you know, how much you want to, you know, enter. I'm going to leave this at $10 as usual. It's on $10. So the next we want to do is to either take profit. So you can either take profit before, you know, placing the trade, or after placing the trade. I've shown you how you can take profit after you've placed your trade. So let's take profits before we place the trades. I'm going to click on TP, and we're going to, you know, click on short, because I want to short on this trade right now. And I'm going to come down below and then use this arrow to get our percent. So I'm going to use let me use 25%. So what I'm going to lose right here is 2.5 USDT if this trade gets to go up, which is long right there, because we're already shorting right there. I'm going to be making just losing 2.5 USDT. But if it still keep on going short, we're going to be making more money, and I'm going to increase this to 50. So 50 is cool right there, and I'm going to be making extra 5 USDT right there. Amazing, right? So what we're going to do is to, once you have, make sure you've entered everything accurately, and you get a 53% return of investment, 5 USDT. And if you go against you, you're going to be losing just 2.5 USDT, and that's it. I'm going to click on confirm, and once I click on confirm, the next thing I'm going to do is to either buy long or go short. Because we actually did short, take profit on short, we're going to click on sell short, and right there you're going to see it has triggered right there, and then real quick you're gonna start making money for us right there. So right here you can see is on order, and if you want to see if this trade is going on profit or loss, you want to go to SA positions, and if you come on position, you're gonna see that we already on profit right there, right? So you can see we're on massive profit, massive profit right there. So if you also want to set your profit after you've already placed the trade I showed you, just come by set TP by stop loss. So there's something we called taking profit 1, taking profit 2, taking profit 3. To actually get that done, what you want to do is to come by close by, and when you come by close by, you want to go to limit, and when you come by limit, what you want to do is you want to say if this trade gets to a certain amount, it should also take profit 1 for you. If you go to another amount again, it should take profit 2 for you, so that way you won't be losing a lot of money for yourself right there. And what you want to do is you will come right here and get to say if this trade gets to the entry price we enter was 3767. So we're gonna say once this thing gets to 0.3774, right, it should take first profit. So I'm going to leave the first profit as 50%, and we're going to be expecting to lose just 1.4 USDT. I'm going to click on confirm, and you click on OK, so it has take first profit right there. And if you also click on close by again, click on limit and say if this right now is on 3694, get to let's say 7 or 894, so let's take 25% profit. So what we're going to be losing right here is 0.7 right here. We're going to be making extra money, and what you want to do is to click on add again, and you're going to click on OK, and you add another take profit. So you can just keep on adding take profit and all that. So let's say the token right there, so right now you can see we're on loss right now, we're on massive loss. So let me just close this right now because we're on loss, guys. So I'm going to close by and click on confirm right there. So we're going to see that we've lost money right there. I've entered the trade again. So for you not to lose your money, for you actually to get to be at the safer side, for you not to lose your money, what you want to go do once you set your profit right there, you want to also come to set profit right there and get to take this your stop loss right there to the entering price, and you're gonna see at the entering price we entered at 0.39, which is to say whenever this token right here get to go against us and get to our entering price, which is 0.369 right there, we're not going to be losing any money, rather we're going to be left with just our capital on top. So you're going to just make it to 0.3699, right? So you're gonna see that you're gonna show 00, which is we're not going to be losing any money if this right here gets to go down below against us. And that's how you can actually be at the safer side for you not to lose your money. And what you want to do is to click on confirm and the order, so it won't trigger because it has not gotten to that point. It does not be at 50% ROI right there, so it won't trigger. So what you want to do once it's above that right there, let's say 20% or 10% ROI, you're going to be looking at it. They can take it back, take your stop loss back to that of the 0.369, which is your entering price. Then click on confirm and you'll be at the safer side right there for you not to lose your money, right? So that's an amazing way for you to be at the safer side. So we are still on loss right now, and I'm going to get to close this trade because this is going against us, and I've done that very quick. So now you've actually understand how everything works basically. There's also something we called calculator, and if you come right here right now, you're gonna see calculator, and if you click on calculator, this helps you to calculate your profit and loss right there you're actually making from your trade, either short or long. So what you want to do, you enter the leverage. Let's say you're going on 10x leverage, and you enter the quantity. Let's say you use that of 200, and you enter your entry price of 10, and let's say you want the close price of let's say 5 right there, and click on done. You're gonna see that you click on calculate. You're gonna see that what you're gonna be making as profit right there is actually 500% ROI, and you're gonna be making just you're gonna be making 1000 USDT as profit if you actually get to use 200 USDT right there to go on this trade while shorting. So this calculator will help you calculate your stop loss right there and your profits right there, and also your target price and as well your entering price. So that is how it is right here while trading via derivative. So guys, like I promise you, or I say at the end of this video, I will show you how you can still get signals. So I actually did all this blindly. I didn't do any analytics right there. I didn't get to check the chart and know what's going to work right there. I actually did everything blindly, so that's why it seems as if I'm actually at loss right there. But I'm going to be giving you guys a channel whereby you can get signals that will help you trade your money right there without losing your money. So what you want to do is to click link to this channel, to this video right there on the description section, and it will take you to my Telegram channel. Join my Telegram channel, and the first link I'm going to pin right there going to be the group. You will get signals you can use to actually enter trade. And know by now, if you watch carefully, follow the step by step I walk you through, you will be at the point for you to know how to trade derivatives right there on Bybit, how to take trade, what is cross or what is isolated, and a lot of them. So if you actually got value from this video, comment right there on the down below that this was helpful. Thank you, Bernard. And if I get a bunch of comments right there, I will actually get to create more videos in detail about trading on derivative. And don't forget, the link to the bonus of getting free signals gonna be down below my Telegram group right there, Telegram channel right there. Click on it, and as well, for join the Telegram channel, you get access to the group pin right there on my Telegram channel. However, if you watch this video to this point right there, you're a goat and you actually want to make money for yourself. So make sure you actually get to like this video, subscribe to your boy channel, and check out other videos I've created around making money online. You can see from that of Amazon KDP, new bots make money, how to buy and sell, and bunch of them right there on YouTube right there. Just go ahead, check them right there for yourself. And until I see you on my next video, keep winning. I'm watching you from afar. Stay safe, take care. No Bernard loves you. Peace out.